So you have decided to breed your guppies and place them in a breeding tank. And you've seen the male chasing the female most of the time, and you have noticed some changes on the female guppy. Like the belly becomes bigger and the gravid spot is also visible. And you started to wonder, how would you know if your guppy is about to give birth? Because you're really excited to see the babies and you want to save all the babies from being eaten. Or if you are keeping guppies in a community tank, probably you want to separate the female guppy from the rest just before giving birth. This video, I will show you how to recognize if your female guppy is about to give birth. So guppies are live bearers, which means these fish give birth to live, free swimming young instead of eggs. Most of the time, female guppies tend to eat their own prey, so it's best that you will know so you can prepare a separate tank for the mother guppy. During pregnancy, female guppies will develop a big rounded belly. Their gravid spot, which is above their anal fin, will become darker and bigger. Female guppies usually give birth 25 to 35 days after mating with male guppies. So it is not easy to determine the exact date when they are going to give birth. However, there are major signs which you can know that your guppy fish is about to give birth. Number 1 is the belly formation of the female guppy. This shape is great sign that your female guppy will give birth very soon. At this stage, you can separate the female from the rest. For second timer females, they will have back-shaped belly formation, and for first time females, their belly might not be as big as this, so that's why we will jump to the second sign. Number 2 is the color and the size of the gravid spot. So female guppy's gravid spot gets darker and larger. Sometimes you'll notice that it changes its shape. The guppy's gravid spot is usually black. If the guppy is color yellow or albino, it can be orange or color pink. Number 3 is nesting. Most of the time, female guppy that is about to give birth will isolate herself. She will stay in the corners of the tank, or if you have plants, she might hide to avoid contact with other guppies. At this moment, she will also become more aggressive and will most likely attack males attempting to mate. Number 4, this is very important: contraction and rapid breathing. Like human, guppy do have contraction as well. Most of the time, they try to flex their caudal so the tail comes up as they prepare to give birth. When they are about to give birth, they will also tend to breathe rapidly as oxygen level decrease. Most of the time, when I spot my pregnant guppy doing this, 90% chance that guppy will give birth the next day. So when you notice these 4 signs, consider it that your guppy is about to give birth within a week. Most of the time, I predicted my guppy a day before they give birth, following these signs. After this, you can now be able to save your guppy fry.